there's a lot of talk about Hyundai and Opel at this precise moment maybe joining that team, or are the investors that might be looking into that? How much of that do you know? How much of that do you think is true?
Um, First thing, Opel. Opel is a Stellantis brand, and Stellantis has a problem, and the name of the problem is Maserati.
Yeah.
Maserati is absolutely not looking good from financial terms. Stellantis stopped an investment in Maserati for over 1 billion euro. So that leads Maserati to reduce the number of cars they are putting on the market. And what's the name of the actual car? MC20? Is it
Yes, I
MC20?
think you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
They stopped the electric version because of it, because there is not that big market for electric
Yeah.
sports cars in China. Um, so I think Maserati is in big trouble from regarding financial terms, and I don't think that the name Maserati will be in Gen 4 in Formula E. So Stellantis has to remove this brand and
Hmm.
put another brand into it, and I think that could be Opel.
So
We
Opel
saw
will take the
just
cane.
before, yeah, we saw just before we had that 2 month break that Maserati were going to have some investors, and then they didn't because of multiple reasons.
Yep.
Is that do you think that's one of the key factors into why you
Uh,
think Maserati might be out the sport by the end of next season?
we have to. That's little bit complicated. We're talking about Maserati as a Stellantis brand on
Yeah.
on one side, and MSG Racing as the team on the other side. The whole investor thing, the whole investment thing that didn't work out was about MSG Racing. It had nothing to do with Maserati, the Italian sports car brand. So I don't think that has not much in common. But Stellantis is the one that pays at the moment the Formula E for MSG Racing. And I think this will stop because Maserati doesn't have that money in future. Because Stellantis cuts the costs, let's say it that way. So yeah, for sure, it's a problem for the team MSG Racing. I don't know if they will survive this. They need fresh money.
Hmm.
But on the other side, I don't think Maserati is the right partner to put money in.
Yeah.
So
Maybe it could be Opel with another big investments. As far as I remember, Opel as a German brand, they had really many problems until they were sold to Stellantis. Problems from financial sides too. I don't know if they are wealthy enough from their financials to pay this. I hope so,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
For Formula E's sake.
Yeah,
so do you think that there will be two Stellantis brands, or at least two Stellantis teams on the grid when we
yeah,
hit the Gen 4?
yeah. I think so. If DS Automobiles will stay, I'm not sure. They have already been rumors that they want to switch to another brand. But to be honest, that's just marketing. The
Yeah.
team in the background, the engineers and so on, they will stay.
Yeah.
It will be the same people in the background. They're just putting another badge on it.
Yeah. It would be a shame to lose DS as a name because it's a name that's been in Formula E for a very long time now, since season 2 or season 3 with Virgin Racing.
Season 2 came in.
Season
They came in
two,
with
season two
yeah.
from Virgin. So it's been a long time that DS has been part
Yeah.
of the brand. So let's just wrap it up very quickly with just going back to the McLaren team that Ian James runs. So Hyundai was a name that's been touted. Is there
Yeah.
anything more that you can tell us on that?
Hyundai is also going to WEC. And as far as I know, they don't want to do the programs at the same time. They will focus on WEC until they are in the series, and then probably they will focus on FE. So I don't see them getting in FE next year, at the end of next year, when Gen 4 comes. I think they will enter Formula E the soonest at the end of 2028, when the second cycle of Gen 4 is starting.
So do you think Ian James will struggle to find finances then for this team for next season?
I think there are much easier jobs in the world, let's say it that way.
Yeah.
But to be honest, he's quite good connected. So
Yeah,
I
he
think
is. That is very
he
true.
should be able to find some people who spend money for it. So that I'm quite optimistic that the team, what name it will ever take, will stay in Formula E.